So I should probably do more videos like this actually. When I was at the Full Disclosure conference, I was talking to the gal who had the med beds, which, no offense to her, I felt nothing. No offense to her, no offense to these people. I've been in med beds before, specifically Harmony 11 Holistics. Their med bags work very well. And I was actually very hungover when I went into this one, so I'm not saying it was anything against them. I was actually very hungover because we were up late drinking the night before and having a great time. So I wasn't mad about it, but it didn't seem to work for me. But anyways, I don't discount that they are really good healers. But I was telling her that I have this problem where I was like, I do notice that there is like a certain time where it seems like the energy becomes like very bad, very negative. And what can, I was like, I'm just telling her. And she's like, like we're imposed upon by a lot of the Wi Fi radiation. She's like, you can turn off the Wi Fi in your house. She's like, but it's gotten so bad to the point where you can't even do that because it's coming from the satellites. So the satellites will impose a very negative frequency onto your being at certain times, at certain moments, for certain reasons. So she was like, yeah, you can turn the Wi Fi off in your home, but it's gotten to the point where it's not actually going to make a difference. So what I can say is like, yeah, when the energy is very bad, it's probably not the best time to react because there's obviously from a lot of sources who don't know each other who are all saying the same thing. They're like, the frequency is coming from an otherworldly source. I was just chatting with Nathan Chichek and he was like, yeah, it seemed to have happened today. And I was like, yeah, the energy was very bad today. So instead of reacting upon the negative energy, which I could have done, I just chose to not react and to just like let it sit, let it dwindle. And then, but this goes for anybody dealing with any kind of emotional intelligence problems. When things are like really agitating you, that's probably not the best time to react because it seems to me, and a lot of people are saying this, and I do believe this is true. I do believe that there is like there's like a satellite imposition, and then there's also like a physical imposition on your life. People doing weird stuff, like amongst each other, like outside of you. Like they might be doing weird stuff outside of you, and you're not even aware of it, and you feel this negativity. So, when I feel it, I just choose to like not react. I choose to wait until the energy is good again and then go from there, come what may. Come what may. But yeah, dude, the energy was very bad today. It was very bad. And I got to propose that intrusive thoughts, you have to understand, might not, and most of the time, they're not coming from you. If you have an intrusive thought about someone else, it's likely if you like stand in like a loving energy all the time and you get an intrusive thought about or from someone else, it's actually likely that they feel that about themselves. Because I don't have intrusive thoughts, me personally, in my ego mind about other people. But if an intrusive thought comes in and it's over someone else, I have to stop and think, this is not me. This is what they think about themselves, right? This is what they are worrying about for themselves. You're only absorbing it because you're just reading what they think about themselves. So you might not be a judgmental a hole. It's likely that you are only absorbing the thoughts of other people and the thoughts that they have about themselves. Another example. So, yeah, the energy was very bad today. And I should probably do more videos about this, but for some reason, I don't think to do them because I, in my own nature, am like, I'm just going to wait until like it's better again. But in the future, I'm taking this as a note. I will do these more in the future. Yeah, the energy was very bad today. There was some very weird, bad imposition, and I just choose to sit this one out, just like not react to it, because you can fall into that frequency and you can react, and you're only just doing what they wanted you to do. But instead, what you can do is say to yourself, you can recognize that this is a superimposed agitation. It doesn't actually come from you. These intrusive thoughts are not actually coming from you. Understand that. So I'll do more videos like this. This was a good reminder. It was a good reminder to make more videos like this. Yep, the energy was very bad today. It was bad. So obviously, I choose to do the opposite. But I need to say in the future, I need to say when the energy is bad, because it was bad. And it's seemingly coming from satellites. Some satellite, I don't know, somewhere, I don't freaking know. Who cares? Who cares where the origin is coming from? It's directed on you. It's directed to people. You got to have the maturity to understand that this is actually happening. Not to go into paranoia, but yeah, dude, this actually is happening. All right, check you later.